How's it going, YouTube? I'm back with the update of my ammo pouch survival kit, and let's go ahead and go into it and I'll show you what I've added. Alright, so starting out with the outside of the kit, which looks for the most part the same. So on this side, I've actually put the paracord on the outside, and you'll see why in a little bit. It's about 20 feet of it. And of course right here I've got my Sawyer mini water filter. Now on the other side I have my paracord bracelet, which I showed in the last video. Like I said, it has a fishing kit in it, it's got a compass, 2 different ferro rods on it for starting fires. So I like this. Like I said, I made it myself. It's also got the fire tinder from Ultimate Survival Tools, which I actually really like. It works really well. Also on the side, zip ties with some more string, twine wrapped around it, because you can never have enough. Plus zip ties, like I said, they're perfect for any kit. And right here, as I get it out, is my knife that I chose to put in here. Just going to get it undone. Alright. It's my Leatherman Wave. So I love Leatherman knives. I like how the blade is so easily accessible without having to open it. The only downside to this Leatherman knife is that not spring-loaded pliers. That's the only downside I have to it. But you do have 2 screwdrivers and what looks like a box cutter, a file, another small screwdriver. On the other side there's a ruler, and your bottle can opener. Alright, let's put that back in. And now we're going to move on to the inside. This is where you'll see why I said I took the paracord out of the inside to the outside. Alright, now I've got about 100 feet of paracord in here. Rolled up nice and tight. As you can see, there's a big difference. Again, another thing you can never have too much of is cordage. Alright, and here at the top we still have the hand warmers. Next thing I've put in here that I added is some, wet wipes. Clean off your hands, clean off a cut. Just simple hygiene. And I still got my Gerber dime, which is a pretty decent little knife for what it is. I will say that the wire cutters do not work. Every time you try to use it, it just twists the pliers. You can see that in the other video. But I do like the knife itself. It's, for the most part, a good knife. And then next, I've got these off bug repellent wipes, which I found at Walmart, and I've got them in pretty much all my first aid kits because they're so compact. It's easier than carrying a can of bug spray. I recommend getting some if you don't have any. Alright, and that's it for everything that's in the top pouch. Here I've got a Mylar blanket, and then I've got my flashlight, which, again, like I said in the last video, it's just a small flashlight I found laying around the house that works decently. Like I said, it's better than not having any flashlight at all. It'll light up pretty well. Hopefully we'll get a better one eventually, but due to budget cuts, we can no longer afford to go buy a very expensive small flashlight. Alright, next thing we've got right here, small ferro rod. course, like I said, it's got to have string on it so you don't lose it. So that it works. It's not absolutely terrific, but it is small and it'll work if you need it to. Alright, then on the other side, I've got another ferro rod. Redundancy, you gotta have more than one option to start a fire. I got this one, I believe, in a BattleBox subscription, so I decided it's perfect because the striker is built into the rod itself. If I remember, this thing actually works pretty well. If I can make it work. There we go. Put that back in, and so I just like how compact it is. No bigger than, slightly bigger than a finger. So it'll fit nicely into any small survival pouch. Next thing, some Ziploc bags. I think I got two things, Ziploc baggies. These things have so many uses, to water, to food, to whatever you can think of to store in it. Alright, next, right here, to go along with the Sawyer Mini filter, is the bag for the water. I like it. It's easy to just, you know, slide in there, and it doesn't take up much space because it's flat. The only thing that takes up space is this cap right here. Okay, next is the two containers. Give me a second to get those out. Oh, another thing I added from when I bought one of my knives came with this useful little card. So, it takes up no space at all, so I slid it in there. Alright, pull these out. And that's it for the case after I take these two containers out. So, just got the Alice clips there for clipping on your belt. It's a nice little container because it does hold a good bit of stuff. Let's get into the first little box. So the first one, let's go and get it open. We got the tape on there to help keep it closed. And also I think this one might be a little extra full. Oh no, it's not, but that's just to help keep it closed in the container. Right here I've got a striker for matches. Got an extra razor blade taped to the lid. I've added a little baggie of, you know, the good stuff. Salt. Add an S-binder into it. Could find a use for that eventually. Like I said, it's small, it doesn't take much room. Another S-binder. I don't think there's anything else that I added really from the last one. Got some fishing line there. The trapping wire. Signal mirror. Added a couple toothpicks. Got the matches, got the other fishing kit, which I think I added the sewing kit into it too. No, I think I just got needles in there. Duct tape, fire tinder, the whistle. Pretty much this thing is the same exact stuff if you just look at the other video. Nothing really new. And if anybody asks, the wire around the lighter, in case you didn't know, keeps it from being able to be used. Oh wow, look at that. Didn't do a very good job now, did I? Let me rewrap that real quick. Alright, I fixed it. Alright, so again, that's to keep it from being used so you don't waste all the lighter fluid. Alright, now let's go into the other box, which I've kind of labeled first aid, though it's not fully first aid. Yeah, this one is definitely taped because it's a little overfilled, but it still works. That's all that matters. Let's see what I've added new. So, first thing, I've got two safety pins, I won't say clothespins, Then I almost said paper clips. Got 2 safety pins taped to the top of it. Then right here, I've put the gloves into a small baggie instead of just wrapped up in twine. Works a lot better. Still got the Aquaphor. I've got, ooh, almost knocked that out of my hand. The water purification tablets, because that filter's only going to last for so long. Got the candle in there still. Right here, I've got some more hand cleaning wipes. Get that out. Never have too many of those. Of course, we've got the Band-Aids, some Q-chips for, you know, different uses. You can see the aluminum foil down there. And then right here, I've added doses of ibuprofen and anti-diarrhea tablets, which someone mentioned to me that I was forgetting. I can't believe I forgot that. That's very important. You drink some bad water, you don't want to be having the runs, because then all the water you're drinking is gone. So I forgot who said that to me, but thank you. Definitely make sure to add that. Alright, and so that's everything that's inside of it. If you have any questions about how certain things work, what certain things do, why I have certain things, let me know down in the comments and I'll try to get back to you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.